is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is only a test.
DJs and MCs. This DJ, he gets it out.
Listen to this jockey's introduction to
DJs and a mic with your host, DJ Mike.
Is that a timetable?
And DJ JP.
Well, get on it. It's your time.
Give me the mic.
Well, welcome to another edition of Two DJs and One Mic with myself, DJ Mike, and my big homie, big brother, DJ JP.
What's up?
We're glad to be joined by one of Philly's own, Cool J, or Cool DJ Frank. How you doing today, brother?
Salutations, gentlemen. You don't know how much this means to me to be here with you.
Oh,
wow.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. It means a lot to us. You know, it's always an honor to talk to, someone that's not only in the business, but that has been ingrained in something that we've grown to love pretty much our entire lives. And that's the art of DJ.
Most definitely. I love music. And, with DJing being a close second, I concur with you.
Oh, yes. Man, this is cool. Is this you or is this somebody else that's dropping this dime?
I'm trying this bot. I'm undecided on it. It's because I do Ray Trains also. Like, whereas, you'll have a long line of DJs from maybe like 10 a.m. to like midnight. And, what the bot does is just it kind of gives announcements or what have you at certain intervals during a broadcast.
Really?
I like that. So is that the name of the bot?
Yeah, this one is called ReadyBot, and I'm undecided if I like it yet. But there are many other bots like StreamYard, Stream Elements, all have bots, and this is just one of them, for lack of a better term.
Or like mods on TikTok. I know
that the
Twitch.
bots exist. I've worked with it, but I was not aware of this. And
it's funny you say that. These are my mods: TJ Fabulous, Boom 77, Purplicious 215, and Laney Star. So I love the girls. Lots of love for the girls.
Purplicious.
Yeah, Purplicious.
Yeah, she's a splendid young lady. You would love her.
Yeah. Can you explain a little more in detail?
Well, Laney is here now. Lots of love to Laney Star. She's out there with you in Texas.
Yeah. How you doing, Laney?
Oh, she's in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you at, Laney?
What part of Texas?
What's up, James? What's up?
Yeah, I want to say she's in San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, cool. South. I was just down there this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, I was down there. Hey, if you haven't gone, I don't know what kind of food you eat, but definitely go to Alamo Biscuit, Laney. Oh my God. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, it was very good.
Alamo Biscuit. I'm excited.
Biscuit, man. It's a breakfast joint. It's really good. Really good.
Sound like you lost yourself.
Man, I did.
You ain't came back yet.
Woo, it was good. Yeah, man. Yeah, they had some stuff up in there. They had a biscuit,
okay.
French toast cinnamon biscuit, man. The whole biscuit was covered in cinnamon, brother. And then they had this shrimp and grits on top of biscuits. Oh, bro, it was. I lost my mind.
I can tell. I'm just saying that. That sounds like it was
I had a sample platter.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. She said she liked them too. But hey, man, we're gonna get into these questions.
Yes. So, how did you get into DJing?
I was stealing my brother's records. I used to breakdance for my brothers. They were Electrified Funk Productions. And I was the one that would come out and start breakdancing and rapping, and I would help them to win the battles. And then when they all kind of got finished with DJing, I inherited the records. And I'll repent now for all of the records that I stole. I stole records from my brothers back in the day and from other DJs when I was earlier in my career. So, now I'm more of a trustworthy person, but you know, back in the day, I was a record stealer. So please forgive me, everyone. Please forgive me. I repent.
So since you say that, so now if somebody came up to you and you playing, even though we have Shazam and all of that, would you share, or were you one of those cover my records up kind of guys?
I run a record pool, so yeah, I definitely share, and I've been known to snitch and tell the names of songs. You know.
Okay, well that's not snitching, that's just sharing, man. I like that.
Yes. So when you just said you ran a record pool, was this your record pool or you ran a record pool for someone?
I ran my own, and I worked for one. I worked for Rick Green at WDAS. I worked for his record pool for a decade, and then I started my own. And then at a certain point, you know, the records got obsolete, and now we do MP3s.
I have to ask you, man, how long, good gracious, how long you been in the business, or how old are you?
I'm 40. I'm 48 now. I did my first party when I was 13.
But that's 10 years after me. But well, I mean, I guess you were in
what year was that when you did your first event?
I did my first party in 1987.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
And if I can do shout outs as I go along, my man DJ Soul Brother is here. That's my man. Beats People Motion. That's my man.
We just glad to have the eyeballs. Come on in. Yeah, come on in.
Yes.
Yeah. And
1987. Do you remember how much you got paid?
I do. $30. And the funny thing is,
$30.
My the person I did it for, we're both Masons, so a lot of times, and he's big, like in the Prince Hall Lodge in Philly. So it's like I see him and stuff, and I'll remind everybody, like, yeah, such and such, you know, I did his party when he was, you know. So it was kind of funny. I kind of make a big deal about it in the lodge.
So was it 8 to 2, or I hope it was like 3 hours or?
It was. I mean, I mean, the prices in Philly. I mean, even now, I mean, I make a good dollar, but even now, I'm still not getting, you know, what, because everybody in Philly either DJs or is a barber. But you know, my first party, they got mad because I played Only You Can Make Me Happy by Surface, and everybody thought that wasn't slow enough. They wanted some Keith Sweat or something, but
they wanted to grind.
They wanted to bump and grind, you know, the blue light or the red light was on, and you know, and I was inexperienced to know to read the crowd.
One of those things. We have the vintage. We need to have the police lights or whatever we used to call the beacon.
Yeah, they wanted to right in the wrong way. That's what they wanted.
You're right.
Wow, man. Or that was in the Bobby day. They could have got a little tenderoni too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they wanted How Deep Is Your Love. They wanted, you know, Can You Stand the Rain? Well, no, it might have been like a year early for Can You Stand the Rain.
Yeah, that was a year early for that one.
But $30 for the first event, huh?
$30, and I think they gave me some tater tots. I remember them tater tots, man. It was crazy.
So, is it? You said it's really saturated up there, huh?
Everybody either has a beard, is a barber, or a DJ.
Wow. So how do you separate yourself? How do people separate themselves in order to be above the cut, or get a little bit more than the normal?
I mean, with me, believe it or not, the 45s make me separate. So, about maybe 75% of my gigs are normal, but then I got another 25 of vinyl and 45. So that adds me in. And then, my packages, with Soul Brother, I mean, we have an excellent light package. We got a video package. I can do your karaoke. So it's a lot. I can give you Dancing on the Clouds. I can give you Sparkles. So we offer a lot, and we're comparable in price. We're not the highest in price, but we offer the service that you would pay for more money. Mm-hmm.
So
wow. Go ahead.
Go
ahead, please.
So who are most of your clients? Are they?
What's the national?
Oh, brothers and sisters.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
It's PE, brother. PE crazy. PE.
Public Enemy number one.
No, I'm asking because it's different everywhere.
It is.
It's different because here my clients are 90% Caucasian.
I'm about maybe 60-40, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you talking where, you know, people spending some serious dollars when you get into those Dancing in the Clouds and Sparklers and all of that stuff, because that stuff ain't cheap to maintain, to operate, and, you know, all that good stuff. So, yeah, you got to have some clients that's willing to spend some money sometime.
But I'll come down, you know, if you just want a basic package, we can make it happen. I don't, unless you're just insulting me, I don't turn down a lot,
Oh, okay. See, you could tell right there he's one that does it for the love, too, because he say, I'm going to work with you so we can all make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
My brother, DJ Hard Rock, he used to take me to these $30 parties when I didn't have a car. So lots of love to DJ Hard Rock. That's my man. I love him.
You did more than one $30 party.
When I did Inez, it was a club called Inez. Inez like pulled off, and didn't give me anything. I was like, so it's like my Inez. One of the few times over all these years that I didn't get paid at all, but I did Inez, which was a hot club back then, and she didn't give me anything. So, but no, I didn't make a habit of getting $30. We kind of stepped it up. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get your name? What did Cool DJ Frank come from?
It was given to me by a rapper named Wacky Wade. So it's kind of funny. It's a variation. It's stolen from Red Alert. So, there was always Cool DJ Red Alert. So I was kind of his son, Cool DJ Frank. So Cool DJ Red Alert, Cool DJ Frank.
So how did Wacky Wade get his name?
I know that he did a whole bunch of robberies and he sold a lot of weed and coke. So I don't know. Somehow I guess he was he ended up being wacky, but nice guy now. He's a family man now. I mean, but if I tell you, they used to put the statute of limitation has gone, but they would put duct tape on the glass door. When they were doing robberies, and they would put the duct tape on the window and they would bust the window and it wouldn't make a sound, because it wouldn't shatter because the duct tape was keeping the glass together.
And then they would just pull it out.
TJ Fabulous is my other, lots of love to TJ Fabulous. But yes, I'm not going to incriminate everybody. I was so innocent. I didn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, don't incriminate.
Wow. That's
Wacky.
Wacky Wade. Wacky Wade sold a lot of weed.
Is he still with us?
Yeah. Wait, he's out there in Florida. If anything, I need to come out, to Florida so I can, be chilling and doing the backstroke and in the sun,
Oh, okay.
instead of freezing up here in Philly. Uh-huh.
So is he still going by that name, Wacky Wade?
Nah. He's not. He's a big graphic design firm. He ain't. Wacky Wade is way behind us. Hobbs Who, peace to Hobbs Who. She's a big supporter of me. Thank you.
So he ended up getting his life together, huh? Straighten it out.
Got a lovely wife. Kids. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good we all were able to live. And
I'm just saying, but so do you feel like you've lived up to the name Cool DJ Frank?
I'm pretty cool. I'm an introvert. Until that first song comes on, I'm sitting in the corner like, oh, I'm all shy. I'm the guy that you would introduce the other one of the girls you want to introduce. I'm in the corner and you're like, oh, this is my friend. You got to get with my friend over there in the corner. I'm that guy until the music starts. When the music starts, then I come out of my shell and we're ready to go. And I'm dancing on top of the shell.
Shy brother. Man, that's a lot of us, man. Where we're kind of we talk through our music. We don't really express. You can actually. I used to tell people I could actually talk to a young lady on the dance floor through the songs that I played on that particular evening. If I was trying that hard, you could make it say what you wanted to say.
Yeah. And
they say that I speak with my hands. That's two ex-wives and a baby moms later. I definitely speak with my hands.
Yeah. TJ Fabulous is saying that you are fabricating.
Well, what's so funny is my new group of friends, they all try to, my nickname is Sippy Cup because, I was sober for a number of years. So now they take me out and they try to, to get me to drink with them, so it's like, when I'm hanging out with TJ Fabulous, she's a bad influence. But I'm usually innocent and an introvert until I'm with TJ Fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, boy, we might need to play Drag 'Em Down the River.
Yeah. Wow.
When I used to DJ with Soul Brother, I was sippy cup, and they would give me a sippy cup, and everybody else would have their drink.
What kind of stuff? Man.
But I was sober when it was time to get paid. I mean, some of my DJ counterparts, they'd be wasted. But when it's time for the promoter to get paid, I'm up there and I'm very sober. And I know how to count very well.
Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, that's
Peace to Charmado 4, my man.
yes. Yeah, they're coming out. We appreciate you guys showing cool DJ Frank love and showing us love by joining the show.
Drop the crazy comments in there. Drop the stories that he's
let
going to
us
leave
know
out.
the real.
Yeah,
we don't want Frank to water it down.
Well, my first residency was at a strip club called the Piccadilly, so that's the part I'm leaving out.
And there's a sippy cup.
Yeah.
And my mom, God bless her soul, used to take me to a strip club, and she didn't know, but I would like get the crates out, and I would go into the Piccadilly, and she would go home, and she'd come back like 2:00, pick me up and stuff, and meanwhile I was DJing at a strip club, and my mom didn't even know that I was DJing at a strip club.
Wow.
Boy, yeah,
On the sneaky tip.
You lived in a big city. How old were you when you doing that?
I was at the Piccadilly like at 17, 18, 19.
Wow.
And I also did Fox Valley. Fox Valley was another big one at the time. It's now a Muslim mosque. It's now a mosque. And I just want to say to the Muslim brothers, if y'all knew what was going on in this place before y'all had prayer.
Wow.
They cleaned it up, man.
They cleaned it up, man. They cleaned it up.
It took a lot of prayer to get that out of there.
It took a lot of prayer. Yeah.
So how was that, man? How long did you stay doing that?
What at you mean like the strip clubs and everything?
Yeah,
I've done not lately. I mean, because it's just not. It's to the point, as you probably would understand, that it's not paying what would be worth it for me to come out. But I mean, at the time, I did the Male Exotic for a good 5, 6, 7, 8 years. While it was worth it, and I was stealing money. I mean, once again, I asked for forgiveness, but the dancers would throw their tips near the DJ booth, and I'd be like, one for me, one for me, and one for me. So I was stealing tips, and then I got my first lap dance, and I got turned out, but that's a different story.
Did you? That's not who you married, is it?
No, I didn't. No, what's so funny is I married 2 very nice young ladies. However, what I didn't understand and what they didn't understand is the life of being with a DJ. If you're a young lady if you're going to date a DJ, you kind of got to know what you're getting in for or getting into.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
That's true, but now that you do weddings, it should be totally different, right? Because the club days are out of control. We all know that.
But I want to hear his standpoint because I think there's
Go ahead,
difference.
talk to me.
The Piccadilly, you can't take a phone in the Piccadilly. To Hobbs Who, as far as like male exotic and female exotic now, the number one rule is no cameras, no phones.
Okay.
So you can't. I mean, you can go in a regular club with a phone, but go ahead. I'm sorry. You were saying.
I just want to know when you say they need to know what they're getting into. Go into detail about that. What do you mean by that?
So if I meet you in a party. So going back to my first wife, I met her. I opened up for Green Day. So let's say I'll give you to kind of a marker. When Green Day was hot, I opened up for Green Day on Earth Day many years ago, and that's where I met my first wife.
Green Day on Earth Day.
Green Day on Earth Day.
Okay.
Yep, at the Philadelphia College of Textiles and Sciences. It's not even called that anymore. It's called like Jefferson University or something. But anyway, you meet me at a party. Do you think at some point, a lot of times you get to the point where your mate wants you to be home on Fridays and Saturday nights, or one or the other, and it's not really a compromise. If we're going to have a $2,000 weekend, why am I staying home? Why am I staying home and missing a stack? Why am I doing that?
So let me ask you this: did she not go with you sometimes, or she just she didn't want to go?
Well, that's a problem. Like I had a promoter that said, Frankie, you're married now, and it's going to slow you down. And to be honest, it kind of did. Having one of my wives there with me at the gig, it wasn't good for business. To be honest,
Why?
if I were to get married again, I don't believe I would even. I would definitely not take my wife with me to a gig.
Why?
Well, am I going to be sitting with her 9 to 5 at her desk or whatever she's doing? If she's teaching the kids or, or doing an open heart surgery, I can't just roll up in the OR like, how y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Good point.
Let me scrub in.
You know what I mean? Let me scalpel. Nurse scalpel. TJ scalpel.
What's
Laney
up, baby?
scalpel.
Yeah, where do I cut?
Yeah.
I'm about to cut it up in here. I'm about to cut up.
Wow. But I mean, you're right, man. It's different ways to do it, and I think you just have to decide if what life I'm going to live as a DJ.
And now where do I, at almost 50, it's like, what do I mean, I've experienced relationships. So now what relationship do I want now? Who am I going to be with now? You know what I'm saying? Do I even want to, am I in a rush to be in another relationship? But these are all things, I mean, it's not just cut it up and let me play your next song and do you take requests, if y'all know what I'm saying. That's not it,
Well, and I think it's also important too when it comes to that is knowing who we're getting into a relationship with and both parties knowing the truth of what's going on. This is my life. This is my job.
Did either
And
one
if
of
this
them know
is a
that?
problem
Or do they
for
understand
you,
that?
I stopped DJing for 5 years to be a deacon for my first wife. It was, in hindsight, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life. And I love the Lord, accept, believe, and confess. When I stream, a lot of times I'll drop in, a lot of things that are spiritual, but I don't make it so obvious. And I love the church. I love the pastor that I served for years. But in hindsight, I would not have stopped DJing, just to fit into this relationship. So no, did she understand? I think she understood what she wanted, but she didn't understand what I wanted.
Change you?
Huh?
She tried to change you
in both relationships. My baby mom did not try to change me. Both of my wives, I believe, indirectly tried to change me. Mm-hmm.
But they knew what they were when they married you, right? They knew you were a DJ, right? In the period, the beginning of the relationship, everybody's on their best behavior, and a lot of times she may, they may accept things that that they won't accept later. I was in different situations where my mate accepted certain things in the beginning of a relationship, but as we moved on, that was no longer acceptable. Like my DJing, like my record collection, etc.
Fantasy Island.
Wow.
Fantasy Island. So now, if I'm going to be with somebody, it's like, yo, I got a lot of records. Cool with that? All right, let's move on. You might not see me on Fridays and Saturdays sometimes. Cool with that? Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Other women are going to express interest in me, whether I entertain that or not. Cool with it? All right, let's move on. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that's really huge, not just in our situation or our profession as DJs, but that happens in so many other areas as well. And it's really not cool when you try to take something away from someone that they love. Because one thing that I discovered, even with myself, when you try to change somebody, you'll never win when you try to fight against the very thing that they love. At the end, you will always lose. Yeah. Because the moment that they wake up and realize what's going on, everything is going to change. And I'm pretty sure for you, when it reached that pivotal moment or point in your relationship, it changed.
Preach. You know, amen. You know, you kind of hit it on the
We've all been
nose.
there,
you know?
we've all done it, man. Because I'm sure all of us have been DJing over 30 years, so you know we've all done the clubs, we've all seen the scenes and what can happen in the clubs. And I never did strip clubs, so I don't know how that. I don't even know how to even.
If I tell you the stories that I got,
you don't have to tell me. I DJ'd in clubs. That's enough. You ain't got to tell me nothing about no strip club. But I think if I call home and say, "Hey, mom, I'm working at Fat Bootylicious Topless," you tell, and I probably get put out the family. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be my wife or my girlfriend. My mom would probably be down there waiting on me at the door one day. Boy.
Now my pop was with it though. Now my pop is still around, but my pop was with it. My pop knew where I was going. I needed a ride. You know, he would take me in his blue Chevy Celebrity, which at the time was crazy. I mean, at that time, a Chevy Celebrity was something.
Yeah.
And you know, and he was with it. He'd be out there waiting for me. Like I'd be like, Pop, sorry I had you waiting. He's like, no problem, son. You know, the dancers were coming and going. I'm fine with that. It's cool. You know.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Man, that's way too much for me. So how did you get into DJing with the 45s? When did you bounce back and start doing that?
So I'll thank Father Ramsey. I'll thank DJ Doodles. I thank the 45 Bandits.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bandits.
Shout out to the Bandits. You know, I love the 45 Bandits. You know, they get on my nerves from time to time, but you know, I love the Bandits. You know, they made it cool for me, and they made it where I could go out and do gigs. So I think I'm forever grateful to the Bandits. But I always loved 45s. Like I bought Reunited by Peaches and Herb. That was my first 45, and I fell in love with them ever since then. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talking about your first 45 back in the day, or just recently?
Did I ever? No. I mean, I had Reunited, you know, but way back in the day. That was the first time that I, you know.
No, I'm just saying because you know now people are you saying that, but there's guys out here buying those now. You know.
Oh yeah, you know, and I just bought some. I just bought some 45s. So yeah, I mean, I just got some in the mail. But I mean, what I'm saying is, what originally one of the first things that I said, like, yo, I want that record. I want it Reunited by Peach, and I like ballads. I'm a little kid, and I used to like slow jams when I was, you know, a kid. And in addition to Curtis Blow per se, but you know, the average kid didn't want Peaches and Herb per se. You know.
Yeah. Reunited.
No, they did.
No, they didn't want no Reunited. And it feels so good. Yeah.
I mean, I bought Turn Off the Lights by you know, Dr. Dre and Michelet and Yella. You know.
Everybody had that record.
Yeah, not the 45.
Not the 45. I had the 12.
I had the 12 too.
And did you steal mine? Because somebody definitely took mine.
Probably. I was jacking. I mean, when I did the Fever and Sugar Cube, shout out to DJ Storm. It was his residency, and he would bring in me and Cosmo Baker on the weekend. You know, a lot of weekends. You know, for him to kind of get a break. And you know, a lot of those records left with me, so I asked for forgiveness for those times when I wasn't honest.
Wow. Wow. Well, you had some sticky fingers.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't taking everything, but yeah, there was a couple of times where I seen something and I knew I couldn't go to the record store and grab it. Then that record was coming with me. Yeah.
Did they ever question you about the records?
I mean, yeah. Storm said, yeah, you know, the record's kind of missing. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Everything's good. Let's just keep spinning. Come on. Let's move on. Nothing to see here.
By the way, you're still hitting him.
You know.
Oh my goodness.
So I see the 45 collection behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a roundabout idea how many you may have?
Whew, man. If I could take this GoPro around. I mean, so you're saying here to here. I'll round out. I'll say that's a buck right there. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're looking at probably like 1,500 here on camera. But there's probably another 15, another $2,000, you know, in the other room.
So you could spend full sets on 45. So how many do you take to a gig with you now?
So This is one case. I could give you a strong 2.5 hours with this one right here. But I take smaller ones. I have smaller, cuter, like camouflage bags. I even have like a custom made. They made a Gucci case for me, with my name on it and everything. But so But this is. I mean, if I know I'm going to do a couple of hours, I can rock out with this one. Mm-hmm.
So, are you changing out different records that you want in there, or are you taking that same crate?
You are. I mean, I'm telling you, the questions are on point. You are right in my mind. I got 6 sets over there that I'm building because I don't want to play. Even switching them out, people are like, "Man, I think I heard that a couple of months ago." It's like, "Dag, how often do you want me to?" But it's like I am switching. I switch my sets up. Whereas with a Serato, it's easier to switch your setup because you got crates right there. Whereas with 45s, I literally got to dig and get the record out and make sure that it's clean.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You have to be able to appreciate that about vinyl.
Yeah.
It's so much more required.
Yeah. Oh.
And when you look at it versus digital, you really see the requirements. In order for you to even perform in a way that you can perform from a digital standpoint, it takes so much work on the back end.
And even digital, you got to know what you're doing. You can't be train wrecking. I mean, your beats have to match. You got to know, like you were saying that, the Caucasian crowd, am I going to play Dua Lipa, or am I going to do, it's like, you kind of got to know who you're rocking with. So yes, even with digital, it's a challenge. It's not the weight and the cleaning, but it's still a challenge with digital.
What's the one thing you like is the most about playing vinyl
versus digital?
That sound is there. Like if I put on my Jaiko needle from Japan and I play the record for you and you hit the MP3 even at 320, even if you come with a lossless sound, I'm gonna battle you with my vinyl on a good needle. That's clean. I mean, if we got a bacon chumpy and the joint is scratched and everybody done walked on it, then that's different. But a clean piece of vinyl with my expensive needle, I'll battle your CD any day.
Wow. So how much is a Jaiko? I've never heard of that one.
Jaikos are you can get them for $1.50 a set on Amazon.
Ain't too bad.
No, it's not.
No, that's not bad.
And that's what I use. I mean, you can spend more. You can spend. I have order fines that are a little less. I have
Ultratron has someone has retired on my needles purchases. Yeah.
If you're not in love with the records like me, then I mean, digital. I was talking to a guy. I did a gig the other day. A guy was just getting started. Like, get yourself a Rev 1, and I'll give you a couple of songs and rock out. Hit your sync button and get rolling. But for me, that's not acceptable for me per se.
Oh man, not the little syncy.
Hit the sync button and keep it rolling.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, people want to hear good songs first. Yeah. Now, if you're on beat, if you're setting a vibe, if if you got the gift of gab, if you're talking these mixes in, if your light game is strong, if you got bass in their face, you got lows, you got mids, you got highs, all of these are extra. But at the end of the day, if you play, Rihanna and play Beyonce right after that, this guy, they're going to like this guy pretty much as they like me, because he has Beyonce and Rihanna,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got some good logic there. That's a good.
You're right.
And we, us purists, get upset about the knowing who to play and not how to play it.
I'm on your side, but I don't want to give a young cat, because I'm here to give back. I'm here to pay it forward.
Oh yes.
So I don't want to tell a young cat like, you got to spend thousands of dollars on 45s like me, and you got to have some Technique 1200s, and you got to have the S9, and you have to have passive subs made by PV. You got to have Black Widows, when you can easily do it, differently.
Yep, definitely can do it.
And that's totally a fact. And I appreciate that, because one of the main reasons that we're doing what we're doing is we want to leave things better than what we found it. and giving back should be something that we should all do.
Amen.
Yeah, I like that. So, who was one of the DJs that you looked up to when you were coming up?
Woo. Jazzy Jeff, Cash Money. I worked when I was with Super
I knew you were
Radio.
gonna say that.
Don Mystic Mac. He's a lesser known name, but he's a Philly pioneer. Don Mystic Mac got me the job at Super Radio. So between Don Mystic Mac, Cash Money, Jazzy Jeff, Lawrence Levon, those are some standouts. You know.
Wow.
But
What do you
I
like-
can name DJs for forever, but those are, the ones that come to the top. DJ Miz, etc.
Well, that's the same question. How about-
No, I wouldn't.
No, I didn't have
thought you
anything
had
to say on
something
that. No, I mean, so do you run into these guys, work with them, and most of them still around? A lot of them still spinning.
Funny you say that. So Cash Money has been my friend for years. Years ago, I was hot on the mixtape circuit. So, we had we were selling a lot of mixtapes. And my very first mixtape, my third mixtape, we were going to put it onto CD. We were getting hot, and we had the telex machine, so we were doing good with cassettes, and it was time to move to put them on the CDs. And they wanted a DAT, and I didn't have a DAT. So Cash Money, well, let me not even assume. The name DJ Cash Money, does that ring a bell at all? Sound familiar at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay,
know-
beautiful. So his grandma's house, we recorded our third mixtape and CD in his grandma's house. May she rest in power. So me and Cash, we're good. I don't talk to him every day, but I mean, that's my man. Jeff, I just was over Jeff's house because one of our mutual DJ friends passed away. His name was Groove the Most. Really, really, really good dude. And so Jazzy Jeff did a tribute to Groove the Most. And I went to Jeff's house, my first time to Jeff's house, and he reminded me how broke I am. Like, my house could fit into Jeff's garage, and it was an experience of life. As a matter of fact, TJ Fabulous is real tight with Jeff. Like, she goes into all of his streams, and like they call her up, and they save a bottle of wine for her and stuff. But yeah, Jeff. So I was over at Jeff's house. Me and Cash were good. Don Mystic Mac, he got me the job at Super Radio. I don't talk to him as much. But he was my man, real tight back in the day. And I never met Lawrence Levon, but I used to love his mixes on WDAS back in the day.
Wow.
That's cool.
And I used to look up to DJ Ran. I don't know if you ever heard it, if you ever heard of a guy named DJ Ran. He was real big, and I always looked up to him back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, it just seems like Philly is more of a DJ mecca than New York might be somewhat.
I'm here to tell you, a lot of the guys like Cash Money, he'll go to New York to this day. Tons of respect. Jazzy Jeff, them cats, they know to sit down. I mean, you got your Q-Berts and a couple of others, but I mean, generally, a lot of the Philly guys, they don't take a lot of mess when when we come to your town. A lot of times, man, we're not coming to mess around.
Yeah.
I was just out in Chicago. I was just out in Cleveland.
You
I was
know,
out in Cleveland with y'all man. Relly Rel, is Relly Rel y'all man?
Yeah, that's our boy.
I was just out in Cleveland with Relly Rel, man. And real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all ask the questions, but
Was that a raid train? Do you know him from Twitch or something?
I know him from Twitch. So I came out there. We was doing the thing with Relly Rel. I'm murdering them. And then somebody gets hurt, and they like, stop the music, and they stopped the whole event. And I'm like sitting there like, man. And they wanted me to come back on after the ambulance came and everything, but at that point nobody wanted to party. So it was like, but that's my Relly Rel story. I mean, I was killing them.
I'm reading this shirt and I see Purplicious on there.
Man, let it go.
So what is that like your DJ? Is that like your DJ crew?
So like on Twitch, you have to have moderators, and my moderators.
Those are all your moderators. Okay, all right.
So right now, actively, like to this day, right now, I mean, Perp, she's not actively a moderator today, but today, like if I were to stream today, it would be TJ, it would be Booms, and Lainey Star. I love the girls. Like if I won a Grammy, I'd get a dress for all of them, and they'd be right there with me on the stage. They're my girls,
Well, I hope you win a Grammy for the ladies.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Oh my God!
I know TJ is in you like a hair bump.
Yeah, she is all over you over here, bro. But
Yeah, yeah. Well, she know. I mean, yeah. TJ knows what's up. You know, she knows that I'm. When I say I'm an introvert, you know, she know I'm telling the truth.
so are they all from Philly?
Laney's from San Antonio. Everybody else is from Philly.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right.
When I was in the 12th, Booms and Perp were in the 10th, and you know, TJ, she's a grandma. I think she like 60, so you know she old.
Wow.
TJ gonna get you. She already over here lighting you up, boy.
She ain't pick up her Kwanzaa gift, so TJ need to sit down somewhere.
Oh. Wow. Oh my goodness. But that's cool. It looked like y'all have a. So how do you know Relly Rel? Was it the Ohio meetup or whatever they had?
Yep. I came to the Ohio meetup. Yep.
Yeah.
So I know him and Relly Rel and his crew. Rel, he's a good person. Like in a short period of time, my BS meter is on fleek. You know, I could tell. You know, if the BS is there, and Relly Rel, he just gave me a good vibe from the minute that I met him. And what's so funny is other DJs around us was acting all stank. I'm like, I just want to say that why y'all acting all stank, you know? But Relly Rel, he was good. You know, my whole time there, you know, he was giving me wise counsel. So I have nothing but good things to say about Relly Rel.
Oh yeah, man. I met him one time, probably 6 or 7 years ago at a DJ conference, and we've been friends. We haven't seen each other since that conference, and we still can, you know, reach out to each other, phone, text, or what, you know, email. And it's just like I saw him yesterday. He is a true great guy, man.
Good guy. I think TJ wants to know if y'all stream. Do y'all stream?
Yeah, but not. I did a lot during the pandemic, and I did it on the gospel tip. So I did Let's Go to Church show every Sunday for like.
I'll make you laugh. When I was with Super Radio, I did a syndicated gospel show for 10 years, for a decade.
Yeah,
that's the majority of what I did.
Yeah, I'd say everybody was doing the other thing, so I said, hey, so I did a gospel show for almost 2 years. So we do stream, but we're gonna start back a little bit more because Mike was in here playing around today, and I had put the camera on, but we didn't go live. But we're gonna start doing something maybe every Tuesday before we go on. Just pick a time and do a little bit of streaming to get back up. You want to be our mom, Miss TJ?
She gonna get y'all in trouble. But maybe we can collaborate. I think it might be decent, you know, for us to, you know, y'all DJ, then I DJ, or I DJ, then y'all DJ, and it kind of brings all of our audiences together. You know.
Yeah. We have to build one, but yeah, we need to build one a little bit more. But we're gonna start back. And where do you stream that mostly on Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch. Well, what's so funny is when I finally hit the button, it's TikTok, it's Instagram, it's Facebook, it's Twitch, and Kick. But like, it don't be nobody on Kick. Kick is like a ghost town. So, but it's good for archiving. Like, Kick will hold your stuff and they won't block out the music and stuff, whereas some of the others will either kick you off or block out the music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Twitch does that a lot too. So it's not even good to hold your stuff, and sometimes Mixcloud will do something crazy with it too. So yeah, I did a lot of streaming, but it's just, you know, you just gotta stay consistent. And now that we're back to the real world, it's hard to stay consistent like we should be doing it.
If you're making that shmoney, then
oh yeah, you know. Yeah. And I got to a little point of making some money, but not enough money to where I didn't want to stop doing my other stuff.
Sure. You gotta go with the gig that works. You know me, I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, because Relly Rel was making some good money too, man. He was telling me about it. He was the one who kept trying to drive me. Come on, Jeff. Come on, get on here. And I was like, Rel, I don't want to do it every day like that, man. Because I would watch him every day driving home from work, because I worked for the post office at the time, and we didn't get one day off. So every day driving to the crib, he was live. So I would watch him on my drive all the way home every day from the post office to the house. So, yeah, him and Miss Kelly. But that's cool that you know Relly Rel, man.
Yes, he's making that money online. I wasn't making it like Relly Rel. Like I probably was making what he was making and doing a party or two. But yeah, it's a different. His Twitch check and my Twitch check are two different things.
So you never build it up to that to a level where you were making money.
No, I was making money. No, I still get a check every month. It's just not really Rel's check. His check, you know, he would jump off a bridge if you switched our checks. You know, he would, you know, he'd be like, I'm out of here.
Don't need nobody jumping off bridges.
So you're not doing the videos and things of that nature. You're just doing straight 45 vinyl.
Well, I do 45s sometimes, and then I'll do Serato. But I will confess, my thought is to do videos, but I don't think that's going to make a big of a difference. If it's kind of like, to this point, if you like what I'm doing, then you're going to like it. It's kind of like, and I was talking with a young lady the other day. It's a lot of factors. You know, you could have two DJs that play the exact same songs, and everybody will be over here, and a few will be over here. Whether he or she looks good, whether he or she talks, whether it's a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? He's a Q dog. Has no fraternal affiliation. You know, it's a lot.
So it's kind of a popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest.
What I like about that person, what I belong to, if I'm a Kappa or if I'm a AKA, or if I like a wild and crazy DJ, or it's got a lot of different things to do.
And outside of that, it's not just that; it's also the consistency.
Yeah,
you have to be consistent when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
Sure. You can't be, a one and done. Because I look at it, it's the same as watching a TV show. When your season is up, sometimes you may not get the audience back because somebody else captured it.
That's why you have to have those cliffhangers, Mike.
Yeah. So
shot JR?
Except Power. People that come back to Power every day, no matter what.
Like, who blew up the bomb at Beth's office on Yellowstone? You coming back?
Oh, JR. Who shot JR?
Yeah, those cliffhangers. Yeah.
Oh, I got you, but
I'm with you. If you don't give them any reason to come back, if you're inconsistent, hey, we don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know why, when he gonna be back again. But yeah,
and
we might start some on Tuesdays, maybe the 5 o'clock traffic jam or something right here. Do it every Tuesday or something before we have the show, because we are usually here in the office like 2 hours or so before we come on with everybody, so we can make sure we got all our sound and everything right. Everything. And there's always a devil in the building trying to mess with something. Today we had a short and a cord that was about to drive us crazy. So, but we're not complaining, because we're going to get on the air regardless. We're going to reach out to these fabulous DJs. And, man, I'm so glad Father Ramsey introduced you. You were on the show. We were able to get to meet and talk to you. And I wish you could have put me in your Gucci bag and took me over to Jeff's house with you.
Man, listen, I had a blast there. I had such a great time. Such a great time.
He's one of the people that we're trying to get on
label
as well.
To get on the show.
Yeah, and as well as Cash Money. Those are two of my favorite DJs as well growing up. Those were two guys that I listened to over and over and did my best to emulate.
Yeah.
So.
TJ. I mean, TJ and Jeff's wife. They like, shoo. They cooling in the spot. So yes, I would.
TJ, I wrote my email to send to his wife today, so I'm gonna send it tomorrow. So I need you to call Miss what's Jeff's real name? Jeff, Miss
Towns.
Miss Towns. And say, Miss Towns, you're gonna get an email from a DJ in Dallas trying to get your husband on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we would appreciate all your help, TJ, if possible.
We
would like to get TJ on here as well.
Yeah. Does she DJ, or she just loves music and it's always?
She mods, but I think that she would offer you a unique perspective.
All right.
I think.
Yeah, that would be cool to interview a mod and see how they got into that, and what how did you just hook on to certain streams? What is it that makes you want to mod for certain DJs and all that good stuff?
And I'll screw you up with this one. Laney has a lot of DJs. I think TJ has a couple of DJs that they mod for more people than just me. So here's the thing, and even Boom, they all, even Perp, she has a ton of DJs now. When you get to the point where you feel that they're not giving you the attention as the DJ, and they're giving more attention to other DJs, and the girls, they know I love them and they love me. But it's just like, it's a thing where a mod can pay more attention to one DJ or is more available to one DJ than another. So it's a thing. Just like a relationship, there's a mod DJ relationship on another level.
Wow.
So TJ says she wants to learn, and there's
you
a
won't teach her.
very upset Martin on the screen that says you won't teach her.
She is bugging. We had her in here. I was selecting her records. She was bringing them in. I told her to hit the cue point until it was on beat, and then that was it. You know, I think we had some coconut. What was it? I forgot what we had. We had an 1800 with coconut, and then that was it. And her DJing career was over. And then, and I ain't never heard nothing else about it.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But you know what? I'll tell you something. Everybody will get in the saddle or get on the horse. They think it's easy to ride the horse, and then you start explaining the technical aspects and how you have to do things. And they like, okay, we're gonna get off the horse. We're gonna go sit over here on the sideline behind the gate because this is not something I signed up for. Everybody say they want to learn until it's time to learn.
I would love to teach Lainey. The only thing is just there's a difference, a distance, with her being in Texas and my being in Philly. And of course we could do a lot of Zoom classes, but I don't know if Lainey wants to do a Zoom with me in regards to spinning, Whereas TJ could walk over here on a warm day. So it's like, she don't got no excuse.
Oh wow, man. Y'all make me want to have to I'm gonna have to try to make that party that he does every year in Cleveland next year. Or go to Really Rail's party he does.
If you're going to OMU, then that would change. I was kind of 50-50 on the fence, but like if you're going to go, then that's another feather.
I've been promising Really Rail I was going to come see him for the longest, man. He keeps saying he's coming down to Dallas, so I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to try to come. I'm going to definitely go.
Yeah, Really Real is a really good dude.
Yeah,
man.
really good dude.
Yeah,
man.
great people, man.
Bring your whole mod squad with you too.
Well, that's a lot of tickets. Let me start getting my airfare together now.
You have to fly to Cleveland?
Huh?
You have to fly to Cleveland?
I mean, we could drive it. I'll get TJ to drive, and then I'll sit in the back, and I'll get a good nap, and we'd be good, We'd be good.
Okay. Wow.
No, we don't know Tank. Who is Tank?
He's a good DJ. Tank's a good guy. That's one of TJ's TJ mods for Tank also. She neglects me for Tank. No, I'm just joking. No, TJ be looking out for me.
TJ, everybody you want us to follow, send it to us in the email. We'll definitely follow them and check them out. I mean, yeah. We always looking to learn and see new guys and meet up with new people, anything. Because like you say, Mike has just went online on Instagram and just found people, and he reached out to Father Ramsey and asked him to come on the show. Then we got connected to you through him, and we meet other DJs all around the country. So it's not like we just interviewing DJs in Dallas. We do planners. We would love to get the mod crew on the show and talk to them about being mods, because I didn't even know how that worked, or how that came about, or how they select, or how that goes down.
And then some mods get paid, some mods don't get paid. They're telling that Tank is in Austin, so he's closer to you than Philly, at least.
Oh, he's about 2.5 hours from us down there. And like I said, I just came back from San Antonio, so I drove through Austin on the way up and down. And we got a good friend named Jason down there that owns a DJ company down in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'll definitely put TJ can make it so that, the girls will come on. And although Booms isn't here, she can offer a lot of insight. All three of the girls, they have other DJs, and I'm better than all of them. But wow. But they could give you the ins and outs of it all.
Can we put you on the spot? Do you take care of your mods, or do they get paid another way?
I do take care of their subscriptions. So every month you got to have a subscription in order to have the functionality to do what you need to do as a mod. So I take care of those subscriptions, and I take them out whenever I can. I send them like lunch. Like Lainey, I sent her some peanut butter and jelly and some and some prune juice. No, but I try to give them gifts on their birthdays or Mother's Day or Kwanzaa.
Commitment from them too, man, to be up with you and stay up and do the show all the time, or be on every time you come around.
Yeah, TJ, I've been holding TJ's gift, but to her credit, I could have been dropped it off, but she could have picked it up. I had the nice little bag. I went, put her stuff in a nice bag. I got her the gift certificate, and and she just dissing me. It's like, it ain't even right.
Wow, man! See, we learned something else about the game tonight, about mods and different things, just
And
about-
good friends. I mean, when I first got started with Lainey and TJ, it was like, yeah, y'all all right, y'all cool. Now, I mean, these are some of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? And they give me advice. If I'm and they're kind of like a shrink. Like a lot of times, I may be discouraged or I may need some encouragement, and they're there for me. So I can't.
Do they ever reach out and say, "Hey, come on, Frank, you need to DJ today, or you need to go live today"? Do they ever do that?
Well, I mean, I got a schedule, so they never. I mean, what's so funny is I'm on before they tell me that. But like, if I'm down, they're more than just mods to me. These young ladies, they care about me. I love them. They love me. And I have friends for life in these young ladies.
So how did they get to be? Did it just happen? Did they were just on and say, "Hey, we'd like to mod for you," or how did that work?
It's funny. So when my channel started, Perp was my first mod, and then like 3 days later, she recruited Booms. So they were pretty much there with me at the beginning of the channel. I started right after D Nice. As soon as everybody saw D Nice, it's like, man, D Nice getting all these numbers, man. I can do it too. So that's when I started my channel. A couple months later, TJ came along. That was definitely a great addition. And Lainey is the newest. However, Lainey is wonderful, and she does the drops for the channel. She's always there, so it's like I can always depend on Lainey. So I love Lainey, and although she's the baby, Lainey, is the captain, and she's my partner.
Yep. A couple quick questions that we always like to get in. What is something that you would like to see that the DJ industry could do without? Just something that you would, if you could get rid of it, you would wave that magic needle and get rid of it.
Everybody's going to get mad at me. But if we just kind of sent line dances away, I wouldn't really be mad. I understand it's part of the business, but I'm cool on line dances. Now, stepping, I love stepping. I think that stepping is so cool for a lady to put on a nice dress and her shoes, and for a gentleman to put on a suit with his nice shoes, and for them to have to be stepping in full automation. But 20 or 30 people, dancing to Electric Slide, I'm cool with it. I mean, I do it for a business, but I'm cool with it.
But that would be the one thing. Well, I think what it is, as DJs from the old school, we're used to couples dancing together, and we feel like we're not really doing our job when we play line dances and people get out there and dance. Mm-hmm. And we want people to dance like they used to, and it almost doesn't happen to a certain degree anymore.
Bring back the slow drag. I can do a whole party without any ballads, whereas when I was coming up, you would jam, and then pretty much towards the end of the party, you'd give something enough for everybody to get their slow on and get their numbers, et cetera, et cetera. That has gone out the door.
Yeah. I played a slow song at a kiddie dance the other day. Them kids all ran off the floor like the boys had the bubonic plague. But then you have some that ask for it, but it just varies. So you're right. It has changed so much. So sometimes you like wondering what the heck is going on, or what are you supposed to do with these kids or these people, but yeah, I'm not gonna say I want to get rid of them, but I just wish we could go back to old school dancing as couples and things.
Funny you mentioned that. All day tomorrow, we have an event called Twitch and Chill. All of the information is on my Instagram at Cool DJ Frank on Instagram. We'll have DJs playing slow jams, neo soul, that type of vibe, cool out vibes all day. It's called Twitch and
Somebody
Chill.
dropped the channel in the chat for us.
Good.
Yeah, dropped it.
If somebody could put it, yeah, but you can check me. I'm on at 9 p.m. Eastern time, twitch.tv/Cool DJ Frank, but we'll have DJs all day playing cool
8 p.m.
out.
here in the Central Time Zone.
Yep, 8 p.m. Central, and like the stepping jams, I'm for the DJs, I'm in the 85 to 88 beats per minute, kind of realm, so you can, do your two step and, and put the Splenda in your tea and you'll be good,
I have another question too, if you don't mind, Mike. So how's the audience on R. Kelly up there? Is he still outlawed in Philly?
You know, it's funny. You know, you kind of got to look both ways if you want to do a Michael Jackson or a R. Kelly. You know, but once I look, what'd you say?
Michael too?
There are a lot of people. I mean, I'm not supposed to say this, but you know, a lot of people, you know, saw him as a pedophile.
Oh,
you know?
I mean, that's common knowledge. So yeah,
I mean,
but here we have no problems with Michael. Now you can put on R. Kelly, and some people ask for it, but then I was doing an event, man. I put on "Stepping in the Name of Love," and the whole room turned around and looked at me, and I said, "Well, let's get out of this one quickly."
I vary. Like with R. Kelly, I'll play like a lot of remixes. You know, I'll play the Put the Guns Down, like the house mix, Put the Guns Down. I'll do a remix with the beat of Step in the Name of Love with other vocals, you know. So I'll skirt around R. Kelly. Now, I will play the remix to Ignition. Whenever I play Ignition remix, you just can't, people just love that, you know. Yeah. I do the Ignition remix all day. But yeah, and then there was a young man that killed a cop. His name was Cool C. Like when I play his record, and he's from Philly, I gotta kind of like look to make sure that there's no cops in the audience, because if a cop is there, you know, then they're going to be like, look, man, you got to take that off. You know, that's the anti-cop, you know, anthem. Mm-hmm.
So did he make something in the song, or he just happened to kill a cop?
Yeah, it was a Cool C. So back in the day, it was Cool C and Steady B. They were like the big guys from Philly, and around the same time as Schoolie D. And they were great. First couple of albums were good, and then the record stopped selling. They got dropped from the label, and then they robbed a bank and they killed a female police officer. So whenever you play a Cool C record, it always kind of puts a bad taste in people's mouth. So I kind of got to watch to see what it is, you know.
Deep. Okay.
Yep. Steady used to be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Steady B was that boy, and I was there. Ironically, I did a show in the park with them like a couple of weeks before they robbed a bank, man. If I could just go back and be like, look, man, please don't rob this bank, you know?
Yeah, and Cool C was good. I liked his style as well.
Yeah. Wow.
He was another MC Shan. I mean, I liked him, but keep it 100. Don't tell nobody I said it. He was another MC Shan.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Yeah. So, TJ, I put a link. Did you see the link? I would like for you to click that link and fill it out. And also, I put our email. If you could provide us with your info, we would definitely like to reach out to you, as well as, what is the other lady, Lenny?
I got
Laney.
Laney.
Star.
Yeah, Laney. We would definitely like to reach out to you guys and set up a date and talk to you guys about what you do and you know the service that you provide to DJs by being their mods.
Can I give her your email? Like, I think I got an email in my. Can I just give her? Okay.
Yes. You can give it to both. Yeah. Because it's, like I say, it's important, and we want to hear what they have to say. This is not just about DJs. This is about us all.
Yeah. And here's your favorite question.
Yes. And my favorite question: what is a gem that you would like to share with the audience? What would you leave us with? What is your go-to?
You can't take it with you. You have to make the best of your life and everything that you're doing, and do everything to the best of your ability. And, you know, do it with your heart, love with your heart, and do it all and give it all away, because you're not going to have it. You know, you got $1,000 in your pocket and you're nice and stingy, and, you know, your hands are closed, but blessings don't come to those with closed hands. So, you know, give it all. Don't be stingy. And that's my story.
I like that.
I like that.
Appreciate that, because it's all facts.
Yes.
It's all facts. Some of us, we do things without even thinking about, you know, we live like there is a tomorrow, and you can't always say that there is. So why not give your best now?
And I love you brothers. You brothers had me on your show. I mean, you know, this guy from Philly, you know, you're like, you know, he's got soft pretzels and he's got cheesesteak in his pocket. Man, let's interview this guy, see what he's talking about. And so you know, you never know when you're going to talk to someone again or if you're going to see them. So I love you, brothers, for having me on, and I mean that from
And
my
we
heart.
love you for reaching out to us and just thinking enough of us to come on our little old show as we try to grow this thing and just talk, man. Because we've met, I mean, some of the most interesting DJs, people in the industry. There's some of the best that, you know, just come on the show and grace us with their knowledge and their experience, and it's just, I mean, it's been a blessing. And we almost at a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we almost at a year, and we're just gonna continue to try to grow the show, give back, drop some gems, and you know, meet great brothers like you and your mod crew and all. DJ Charm 804.
They want you to come to Philly, so you know.
I have no time. I have no problem with coming to the Ill Town. The Ill Town.
Hey,
I
we're
mean,
gonna let
I
it
will.
warm
I
up.
will get you. I will get you from the airport. I will take care of your food. I will take care of your beverage, no matter what kind.
Okay.
That's what I can offer. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yes.
We'll see, man. We'll
Yeah.
figure something out.
It would definitely be in the summer.
Yeah. There's a conference we go to in Atlantic City, so maybe we could come in a couple days early.
Are you coming for the DJ Expo? I think they call it
Yeah, I
X
went
now.
last year, man, and I may go back again this year.
My brother, my real brother, Kenny Council Sr., I love you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. My real brother.
That's your
Hey,
real
what's
brother?
up, Kenny?
What's up, Kenny? Where's Kenny live at? He live in Philly too? Or
He's in
did you-
Jersey. He's in Jersey, the next state over. Yeah, he's in Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Salute.
Salute. I think
Yeah.
I rode through Jersey on my way because they said you're riding the American Airlines bus from Philly to Atlantic City. I'm like, a bus? What the? So yeah, we rode a bus from from Jersey to from Philly to Atlantic City, and then a bus back to catch my plane to go back to
Everybody rides the bus to Atlantic City. That's
That is
just
so
part of. That's just how it
crazy.
is.
I'm like, really? And then, you know, you got to walk through the terminal, get checked and everything like you going to get on an airplane. I was like, this is crazy.
Well, people go to gamble all their money away. People go to Atlantic City, you know, a ton of money, and then they come back all broke with the salty look, with the stank face.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, we'll come up to Philly, check something out, and hang out for a couple of days.
Oh yeah. Rocks and 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll get you for a couple.
Hey, it's what I deserve. It's what goes around comes back
Reunited.
around again.
Yeah, we'll get that reunited and take it hostage.
Hey, well, y'all make sure y'all tune in to the you're calling it the Cool DJ Rock Jam or Jam? How you say it?
No, it's chill.
Nah,
What's that? Oh, tomorrow it's a Twitch and chill all day, of which I'm on at 8 p.m. Central or 9 p.m. Eastern with the cool out vibes. You know, you're going to get your Freddie Jacksons, your Curtis Mayfield, everything. Pretty much, we cooling out. Not too slow, not too boring, but we cooling out, and I would be glad to have everyone at twitch.tv/CoolDJFrank.
Yeah, I'm gonna check you out. I'm
we'll
gonna be
check you
there.
out. We're gonna definitely log in. JP and Mike.
Dreddy SRS.
Yes,
That's
they
them
coming
rap
in.
days.
Yeah, they coming in.
Yeah, they coming in now at the end of the show. Y'all gonna have to watch the replay.
He did the Russell Simmons. I thank y'all.
The Spotify link. Get them Spotify numbers up. That's where you can do good too, brother.
Oh yes.
I gotta be like y'all, man. I'm learning. I'm eating my Wheaties. I got banana on it. Bad Bacon Boom 77. Glad you made it. Lots of love.
Lots of love. TJ, we don't hope to hear from you, but hey, y'all, we thank you for coming on the show, man. Thank you for making the connection and reaching out to us and asking us, can you come on? It was a pleasure. We enjoyed it.
And we look forward to meet you in person, and we look forward to get with some more of the people that's from the Ill Town and so forth, the crew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
I'm so today I have to leave y'all with one of my favorites. I love this.
Hey guys, a couple of guys came in here earlier looking for Vanessa, and I got a little bit of bad news for you. Vanessa is dead. Here's Radio Mossy. Guys, get those food orders in quickly, because in 25 minutes the kitchen is rented out for a porno shoot. Are you disgusted? I am.
Spoke to DJ.
We're selling some cars today and tomorrow. You know who we got coming in? I do. American Idol's very own Bo Bice. His brother is coming down. Yes, Eric Bice will be right here rocking the stage.
Hey, DJ.
place is about to pop. Why don't you throw on some Charlie Daniels?
Good call. Nobody tells DJ Request what to play. Let them tell you what to play. They lose respect for you. They lose respect for you. You lose control. Not today. All right.
Hey! Can you bring the mood up? Gonna play something good. Like YMCA by the Village People.
You read my mind.
Just out of curiosity, what time do you get down from there?
Every day they will test you. Every day they will push you to the brink. You must fight them, DJ. Fight them.
DJ, play We Are Family by Sister Sledge.
Drop it! Finally, somebody hit the nail on the head. That's what I'm talking about. That is a perfect song.
Dead puppies.
What the fuck?
I warned you over and over again not to tell me how to do my job. You brought the song yourself. Are you happy?
Just play it. Just play a good song.
You got it, friend.
Moral of the story: let the DJ do his job.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But thank you. We thank all you guys for joining us. We thank your crew for coming on and showing support to you, as well as showing support
Strip club
to us.
memories.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's what I saw. I laughed at it. I thought about you.
Gotta hit the strip club.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes, TJ, I'm glad you understand. Let the DJ do his job.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Or you gonna get dead puppies.
Yeah, dead puppies. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But hey, man, keep taking care of those mods. Y'all keep streaming, doing what you're doing. 45 and wedding, co-sparking, dancing in the clouds, whatever you got to do, brother. Keep going. And one of these days, you'll get out of there and move to somewhere warm.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, 4 years for me. I see y'all a couple of years, no problem.
All right, brother.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one in peace.
Take us home, Mike.